This is the log entry for changing course the day I get to Bermuda. I'm here in Bermuda right now. I'm anchored up in the harbor, in St. George's Harbor. Got here this morning after basically hanging offshore all night long. I got into within striking distance of the harbor probably around, I don't know, 3 a.m., but I had to wait until daylight before I could sail into the harbor, because that's just the way it works here. So again, I was basically up for 48 hours straight. Although last night I did catch an hour. I got the autopilot working under motor power. I got to one waypoint they instructed me to go to, and then I set the course for the second waypoint, which was the final one before I would come into the harbor, and it was like a 2-hour distance, travel distance, so I couldn't take it anymore. I was so tired, so I set the autopilot and I went to sleep. And boat went off course about a mile, but it didn't matter because I still had to wait before I could come in. And I tell you one thing, man. Last night when I was approaching Bermuda, I could see the lights of St. George's, and it was beautiful. I hadn't seen a human. Hadn't seen land for 8 days straight, and seeing those lights last night was just, I cried. After what I've been through to get this far. Holy shit. Anyway, sun came up and I'm still offshore and I'm waiting, and they radio, you can come on in. And the sun was already up by then, and it was just, I could see the island in full, and it was just beautiful. And turned the cameras on and started motoring in, following the directions of the harbor master. And I got here and I docked at the customs office, a customs dock, and checked in, got my passport stamped. It says Bermuda arrival by sea in my passport. Looks cool as shit. The boat's rocking because I'm anchored up and a boat just went by and he's casting a wake, and so I don't care. This is baby shit compared to what I went through. And the funny thing is, I never got seasick. In all of that, and I've gotten seasick before, I'll admit it. I don't get motion sickness that much, but I never got seasick. Even when I was going through that gale, bam, bam, up and down, rocking all around, never got motion sickness. But when I tied off at the customs office dock, got off of my boat for the first time in 8 weeks, 8 days. It seemed like 8 months. I was wobbling. I was like, oh man. I was just like, I couldn't walk straight. And I walk into the customs office and I look at the paperwork that I'm getting ready to sign, and then I got sick. I mean, I didn't throw up or anything, but I was feeling queasy for about an hour while I was on shore. That I didn't expect that, and I didn't know that was. I know it probably happens to everybody after they've been at sea for a while, but I didn't know that, and it kind of shocked me. But that's cool. So, yeah. So I, fill out my paperwork, get my passport stamped, turn on my gun. They'll give it back to me when I leave. And then I'm getting ready to leave, to come out here and anchor up. And so I'm untying this line off of my anchor the guy had my anchor lashed on the bow of the boat in case I went through a storm, which I did. So I'm bending over to untie the anchor line, the line on my anchor, and my wallet falls out of my pants into the water. And I'm like, what? After all that? And it's clear water. I could see it just go down to the bottom. It goes down like 15 feet. I'm like, fuck. So I take off my shoes, get my snorkeling mask, jump in the water, and go get my wallet. And dried it out. Well, in the process, my phone gets wet. Yeah. So now, and my phone works. I was shocked. I was at sea coming in. I look at my phone to check a contact, and it has service. So I start calling people. I'm calling people, talking to people on my cell phone, blowing them away. I'm like, cool. I get to talk to people. Now I can't. My phone's, it's gone. It's fried. It fell in the water, and it was in the water, and I dried it out, but it won't come back on. So I don't have internet access here on the boat. They were nice enough there. The customs guy said there's a yacht club right around the corner that gives free internet access to sailors like you. Just go over there and ask them, and they'll give it to you. But you got to go over there with your laptop. So that's cool. I have internet access, except that I went over there just now after I had dinner, and I took the wrong laptop, and I can't. It wouldn't allow me to have. I took the Tough Book, and I couldn't get on the internet, and I don't care. So I don't have a phone.